In 1983, the world was seconds away from nuclear annihilation. A computer screen showed incoming missiles, and the order to retaliate was expected. But one man, a Soviet officer named Stanislav Petrov, made a decision that would prevent World War III. This is the untold story of the man who saved the world. The early 1980s were among the tensest years of the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a dangerous arms race, each side developing more advanced nuclear weapons capable of global destruction. As tensions escalated, both nations implemented early warning systems to detect missile launches, systems that would give only minutes to respond to a nuclear strike. These systems were designed to be the first line of defense in a nuclear war, but they also carried the terrifying risk of false alarms, errors that could trigger a catastrophic response. On the night of September 26, 1983, Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Petrov was on duty at the Soviet Union's early warning center, Serpukhov 15. It was a routine shift until suddenly alarms began to blare. The system was detecting multiple missile launches from the United States heading straight for the Soviet Union. Protocol was clear. Petrov was to immediately report the launch to his superiors, who would then decide whether to retaliate. The pressure was immense. A nuclear response could mean the end of civilization as we know it, but something about the alert didn't sit right with Petrov. With the world on the brink of destruction, Petrov made a fateful decision. He chose not to report the missile detections. Trusting his gut and his understanding of the system, he believed it was a false alarm, and he was right. The incoming missiles never arrived. It was later confirmed that the alert was triggered by a rare alignment of sunlight on high-altitude clouds, which the Soviet satellites mistakenly interpreted as missile launches. By choosing not to report the alert, Petrov had prevented what could have been an unimaginable disaster. But Petrov's decision was not met with praise. In fact, he was reprimanded for not following protocol. The incident was kept secret for many years, hidden away in the archives of the Cold War. Petrov's superiors were more concerned with the flaws in their system than with the fact that he had likely saved the world. Over time, the story of Stanislav Petrov began to emerge, and with it, recognition of the incredible decision he made. In the years since, he has been honored as a hero, a man whose calm judgment averted a global catastrophe. But even today, his story remains lesser known, a quiet reminder of how close we came to the brink of destruction. Stanislav Petrov's story is a powerful example of the impact one person can have on the fate of the world. It's a story of courage, responsibility, and the power of human judgment in an era dominated by technology. As we reflect on this near miss with nuclear war, we must also ask ourselves what other moments in history might have brought us to the brink, and who were the people who pulled us back? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this story as compelling as I did, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history's hidden heroes.